went through a shock, like for a week after delivering the baby.
Your mood is alternating, you're crying at the drop of a hat for weird things.
It wasn't as if I could just put it down and step away, like my kids needed me.
But just constantly feeling afraid.
Talk therapy is the most effective intervention in mental health care. And we know that pregnant and postpartum women by far prefer talk therapies over medications.
Behavioral activation is a type of therapy that uses brief, targeted behavioral interventions to help people feel and do better.
One of the design elements of Summit that really is unique is training individuals to provide mental health services who are not mental health specialists.
From a first-hand lived experience perspective of actually speaking to hundreds at this point, there has been a profound impact of such a short, structured therapy on the lives of perinatal individuals. If they didn't have access to Summit, they might not have had access at all. Having someone to talk to regularly, just about my daily life and the things that I was trying to manage was incredibly invaluable.
I do think it made an improvement to our family relationships. It helped me to have more positive moments with my daughter.
Having a nurse as a provider, there were what you could call good bedside manners. She met me where I was in terms of what I needed through like the empathy and being able to like feel through things with me.
I did feel my mental health improve. I remember my husband mentioning it, that he noticed too.
Perinatal mental health care is so vital to individuals because it is the most common complication of pregnancy.
There is no health without mental health. I think that's vitally important, no matter who you are. I think it's even more important for the perinatal population for the simple fact that they are caring for the next generation at an extraordinarily vulnerable, formative stage of life. And we know that parenting practices in this very critical period of time can impact that child's mental health throughout their life.
This is very important. We are creating the human beings of the future, and I would like my child to have the tools to survive.
We should all be super excited about Summit because this is something that we will be able to provide for so many people, reducing barriers, decreasing stigma, and really wrapping around families before mental health issues become problematic.
In Canada, we have about 400,000 people who have babies every year. And if we think that 20% of those people, so maybe 80,000 people across Canada, actually could benefit from some talk therapy for their mental health, we need to be really creative about ways that we can actually get that talk therapy out to the people.
So this allows us to have a population health approach to identifying and treating perinatal women and providing a first-line treatment in. And that, I think, can be done most effectively by scaling up and using non-specialists.
We don't need more randomized control trials to demonstrate whether a nurse, a midwife, a doula can deliver these treatments. They can. I hope that Summit can influence decision makers, policymakers, healthcare administrators to see the potential and actually implement the solutions from the science that we have been studying. We need to do better as a society, as researchers, as clinicians to improve access for these very common conditions. And I know we can do better because we've implemented Summit.